going on? Mike Adams, BTO, BTO training. Today I got a video for my athletes. I'm going to show you guys 2 drills or exercises you can do to help your acceleration, and you can do on your own or even at home if you have a band. So check it out. So for the main drill, we're going to do one of my favorite drills to do when I teach athletes acceleration. One of the easiest ones we can do, and pretty much a drill you can do anywhere, is the wall acceleration drill. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a wall. You need a wall or somewhere you can prop your hands on, and you want to get a good distance away from it. So you want to have a good forward lean, because when we're accelerating, we want to have that forward lean so we can produce force horizontally better, more efficiently. Okay, you put yourself at a more mechanical advantage when you have that forward lean. So again, I'm going to mimic that. Put my hands on there, looking down at the floor, chest down, everything. And now I'm just gonna start with one knee up, and then I'm gonna strike the ground, knee up. So how this works to be most efficient, right, is I have to bring my knee up as fast as I can, but also at the same time, I'm striking the floor, okay? So the first variation of this, the easiest variation, if I was to teach somebody that's first starting out, never did this before, so I'm gonna have my forward lean and everything, get in position. I'm gonna start, I'm gonna give them like a go call, and all they're gonna do is a 1, 2, and then pause. So I start up here, this is my starting position. I say go, go, go. So each time my knee is flying up and striking the ground at the same time. My other leg is striking the ground at the same time, because I want to really work on that ground contact time as well. So when I do that switch, every time my foot hits the ground, it has to come back up. I want to make that short as possible, okay? Because you want to mimic the movement of acceleration as best as you can. All right, so that's the first variation. Now, the second variation that you want to do with this one is you want to get in the position again. You're going to start with your knee up, and now I'm going to go all out. So I'll go all out for like probably like 10, 15 seconds at the most. You don't want it too long. You don't want to turn this into conditioning. So I'll be like this. I'll start a timer, and I'll just go all out for a certain amount of time. So if someone said go, I'll just continue to do that over and over and over and over again. So what that will really help you is more of that, again, that ground contact time. So I'm striking the ground, producing as much force as I can into the ground as fast as possible. And that's what's going to help me move faster. Also going to help me with my stride frequency. So how many times my foot does hit the ground in each step, each sprint, I should say. And also going to help me with my fast twitch fibers, which are my explosive fibers, to help me be more explosive in my movements. All right. First drill, that's the main exercise. This next one I'm about to show you is going to be a supplement to that. So it's going to help that. It's going to help develop your hip flexors or strengthen them, so you'll be able to bring that knee up even faster, and that's going to help you increase your stride frequency even more. All right, so let's check it out. All right, so here's how you set up the next drill, or the supplementary drill. So we're gonna get a band. All right, I'm not getting anything too heavy. This is like the lightest band. It's like the 15 to 30 band, the lightest band. So what I'm gonna do is I'm come over to these plates. I don't really have anywhere else to anchor it. That's gonna be best for me. So if I like anchored it to the cage, it's gonna be a little off. So I don't want that. I want it to be directly behind me. So I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab my band. I'm putting it through. Like I said, you don't have to do it the exact same way as me. It's just in our circumstances and where we're at, this is the way I set it up. So I have my band attached to here. I'm putting an extra plate on top to make sure it doesn't move anywhere. And now I'm just gonna take it and I'm put it around my ankle and get to the wall. See? All right, so now that I have it set up, now we're ready to go. So I'm gonna grab my band, put one foot through. Now I'm against the wall again. I have my forward lean and everything. Now I'm in a more staggered stance, all right? So before I started with 1 foot up, now both feet is on the ground in a staggered stance. So now all I'm gonna do is I have one leg slightly bent, because again, when I bring this knee up, just like the last wall drill, I'm gonna extend it, okay? And I'm gonna pop that heel. So I'm gonna start here. So every time, each rep, I'm loading my hips, everything. I'm cocking back my hips a little bit. And I'm really loading, getting to a power position, loading, and then I'm exploding. So I'm bringing my hips through, hips, and then my knee follows. And at the same time, my opposite ankle, the one that's anchored, is popping up a little bit, just like that. So what that's called is triple extension, and that's one of the most common movements in every power movement, right? You're always getting extension at your hips, knee, and ankle. So triple extension, right? So again, I'm loading my hips, bringing my knee up fast. So what's important about this drill, or to get the most out of it, is intent. So if you're just bringing it up slow or not bringing it up as fast as and hard as you can, you're not gonna get the most out of it, okay? And also getting quality over quantity. So what I mean by that is that you're focusing on each rep and making it explosive as possible. Make sure you're loading your hips, make sure you're loading your legs, make sure you're bring your hips through each and every single time. And also make sure your foot is going through something called dorsiflexion, or your heel's popping up. So again, make sure you're getting that each and every single time. Make sure you're focusing on your reps more than, oh, I'm getting like 20 of these. So you want to make sure it's perfect as possible each and every single time, more than how many you get. All right, so that's a good supplement drill to get with the other drill that I showed you before. It's really going to help you strengthen your hip flexors, to help you bring up your knee even faster. So again, that all contributes back to stride frequency and how many times my foot strikes in a sprint. And that's even more important than stride length. So stride frequency over length. So that's why guys like Tyreek Hill and stuff like that, they're short players. Their stride length isn't that long, but they're so fast because he strikes the ground like a million times in every sprint, or anytime he like runs a route or anything. So make sure you guys work on that. Focus on your technique, focus on your intent. Tell me how you liked it, tell me how it helped you. I appreciate it. I post a lot of these drills stuff on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me on my Instagram at b.t.o training. I go in depth in some of these drills, stuff like that. It's gonna be way more. I have a million drills, so make sure you go check it out. Follow my socials. Feel free to contact me, DM me any questions you have or anything. I make content for everybody, fitness, whatever. So feel free to get in contact with me. Appreciate you for watching. If you stuck through, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Appreciate it. I'm out.